Good day, everyone, and welcome to episode 10 in our series on Rebel Inc. We are going to start a new game today. We're going to start a new scenario, not a new game. We're playing the main game. And this scenario is called the Pistachio Forest. And from memory, from our last episode, we also have unlocked our first time ever advisor that we can use in the scenario. So let's go and have a look at what thick forests which run through this mostly rural community with limited roads and reduced mobility. Let's go and see what that's all about. We've unlocked map progress 4 of 7. Exciting. Next, please. Now, we've got choices. So we've done the civil servant, the economist, the general, but now we have a banker. Smooth-talking financier, doesn't like spending money. Well, what does that mean for us? Although you would have to say at the moment that in Australia there's been some very interesting developments with a certain large bank, which seems to have broken the law on a great many occasions. So the banks at the moment in Australia are not enjoying, shall we say, a good public relations image. But you know what? Why not? Let's do a banker. Oh, look, she moves. Her lips move. Does that mean she's lying? You know the old line, right? How do you tell when a politician is lying? His lips are moving. Ooh, harsh. Shall we try an advisor? I thought we unlocked the journalist. I was very sure that at the end of the last episode we had unlocked the journalist. Well, we don't have it now, maybe because journalists won't work with bankers. Although, reading the financial papers, that would tend to be untrue, wouldn't it? We're going to continue with our current trend of going casual, just so I don't make it complete. Now what's that? Cheats. Beat Pistachio Forest without cheats to enable the use of them in this region. Sure. Interesting. Casual. Challenge to engage. Corruption opportunities everywhere. Insurgents, morale is high. I think we're going to go casual. Yes. Do we want to be November Garden again, or will we mix it up? November Agate, November Tree, Winter Tree. Oh, Winter Tree. I like that. Okay, Winter Tree. Winter Tree. We've been approved. Launching Operation Winter Tree. The invasion is over and combat forces have been withdrawn. Despite initial hopes of change, the region is unstable and the population feels neglected. That's funny. Everywhere we go, it all seems to be the same. I wonder if people are just not happy. Local government has asked us to fix it, which we're getting a bit of a reputation for. Set up HQ, fine. Hold on. HQ. Okay, let's have a quick look at this. Wow. We have got... Oh, that's not good. That's going to be a... Oh, and look down here as well. Well, I think it's going to have to be Echo Whiskey. 1,500% corruption, 1,500% inflation, and only $24 in the bank. Not good, boys and girls, not good. All right, let's go. April 2020. Stop. Wow. There are a lot of hostiles. And that's in the main city where our headquarters are based. So let's see what we've got here. Rural? Yep. I'm guessing no remote down here. No, it's all rural and... Oh no, that's remote. That's not going to be good, having remote right next door to our headquarters. That is definitely a walkway for terrorists to come through, or rebels to come through. If they spawn up here, we'll be lucky. So let's go and have a look and see what's going on. Because we can't tell what we've got, because we've got no intel. Gosh. And we've got $39. Well, I think we're probably going to have to start with our... You know what? I'm not feeling... Hang on. Let's go back a step, shall we? Oh, her lips are moving because she's on the phone. Still don't trust her. Mainly because she's a banker. We've got a lot of water coming through this region. And I'm kind of thinking that water's not going to be an issue for us. I could be completely wrong, but that's what I'm kind of thinking. So I think in this particular case, to start off with, let's see. Now, water's 2, but so is school regeneration, and it's fast to roll out. Especially amongst hostiles. Especially amongst hostiles. Especially amongst hostiles. And it's fast to roll out. Done. Skis. In April, May, June, July. Let's go to July and see what happens. To win, stabilise the region. Governor chosen, banker. The banker earns extra interest on all money that operation hasn't spent yet. I think that's a bug. I think they're supposed to put either the operation or your operation or the name of the operation after that. Your starting budget is lower due to her outrageously high salary. Oh, terrific. Thanks for that. Services are going up. And here we are in July. Let's see. Nothing yet. Okay. What I want to do then is move to government. Gathers intel in zones over time. Yes. And now we'll go to October. I would like to see some information. How are we doing in here? We've got a long way to go. We haven't won anybody over in there, nor in there. Oh, haven't unpaused the game either. That's not going to help. The reputation bars shows how long until you lose. Well, so far, oh, look at that. So far, we're not going to lose. Okay. Going along okay. Oh. Tip, Winter Tree, that's us, receives funds every month. Your budget is based on your and the number of zone you have stabilised. Yeah, okay. So we're in October, so let's go spend some more money. But we still don't know what we're up against in terms of what the civies need. So let's do medical supplies, because medicine is, as I always say, a basic. can't go wrong with medical help for local people. And who doesn't want their children looked after and their parents and all that stuff? It's good. Stability is still 0. Let's get into January and see what we can do. Right, we're in January. Ooh, it's looking tricky. I'm going to branch out actually and go into the rural areas because we got a lot of rural. And I'm going to go back over to government and take this one, which multiplies existing and future support levels, and doing it early so we get the benefits over a longer period of time. So let's head into April. %, corruption, went from 5 to 4% inflation. 3. Okay, we're in April. Let's roll out some, education. That was a good pick. Good pick, young man. School supplies, fast to roll out. Like it. 6% inflation. We better cool our heels now for a minute. Although, gosh, look at that. We've got some serious money stuff going on here. Let's see what we can't do with dealing with corruption up early. See if we can't get that down. 6. I'd like to get the inflation level down. This is probably the drawback of having interest from our banker, is we drive up, we get more money, we spend it, we get more inflation. But it does look like money is not going to be a problem for us. It looks like corruption is going to be the main deal. Okay. We've got 3 now in education. 3 zones. Lack of education. Okay. 9 of 27. What else have we got going on in education? 3 of 27. Now where are you? Development Bank. Especially support level. They're general. This is rural. Now what are we doing in terms of the mix here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're definitely going to do better in the rural community than we are in the remote. No, so you're not coming soon. But. Significantly increases support level, especially in rural zones. And this is 6. Significantly increases support level, especially in rural zones. We've got 57. I'd be tempted to go for this one. Insurgency rumoured. Military initiatives authorised. Pause. Let's get ahead of the ball game on this one. And let's deploy because I'm not going to wait around. We're going to whack them early and whack them hard. So we've got the coalition troops being trained or being brought in, and we're building up local troops as well. How are we doing in here? Might be stable soon. might be stable. Regional stability is 2%. I wonder who that is. Oh, what's happening over here? Heavy rainfall in Delta Tango has resulted in flooding, displacing many civilians and causing extensive property damage. What will Winter Tree do? Well, that's a new one. We haven't had this before. We could do basic aid. Increase the zone support level. Cost $4. 65% chance of increasing corruption. We don't know enough about the zone to provide extensive aid. Well. And do nothing. 100% chance decrease zone support and 97% chance insurgent recruitment. Well, pretty basic, isn't it? Yeah, we're going to take the basic aid option. And corruption went up 33. Okay. We're still at 48. We haven't deployed the troops yet. Oh yeah, right, fine. All right, deploy. You know what? Let's chase. Oh, what? Your salty unit has been deployed in the zone. Thank you, I just did that. You can drag the salty token to move it to different zones around the region to combat the insurgents. Bargain. Let's try and keep them unbalanced and move in there to give them a headache. And at least they won't be able to take over the zone. We can hunt them down. And we are getting a fair bit of money. So let's go and get another local guy. And another civilian initiative. Now what are you? Open export office 4. Hang on, let's have a look at this. Significantly increase. Significantly increase. Significantly increase. I wonder if there's anything like increase. So hostile population reduces this. And this works best amongst, so early game, this is where we need to be. You know what, let's go water. And I think we probably want another government. Rapidly gather intel on zones over time. Multiplies existing and future support levels, sure. And now corruption's at 49%. So the next time we spend money, it's going to be to reduce corruption. Insurgents are engaged in Foxtrot Juliet. We're fighting, is what that basically means. Now, the only thing we're going to do is drive them out of the remote areas. Surprise attack in Echo Papa. Now, let's see. They will have come from a nearby insurgent base, used drones and troops to try and find it. Oh, okay. Well, you know what? I think we're going to move into there anyway. We need to get out of... We need to stop them getting into the rural areas. And they took over Foxtrot Juliet. But I'm not going to let them take over this area. Definitely not. Where are we? Oh, medicine supply chains vastly improved. Reports from healthcare advisors indicate that Winter Tree has overseen a 29% rise in the number of people with access to quality medicine. Excellent. And we're up to 68. Wow, we better spend some more money. So we're almost up to 50% corruption. So the first thing we need to do is hit corruption, anti-corruption 2, and this one, just to get things rolling along. We need to get down. We need to get that number down. And we need to boot them out of this area. 43. It is dropping, but quite slowly. you are going there. Warning, corruption is right. Tell me now, it's dropping. It was up almost to 50%. You didn't tell me anything. Ooly dooly. Initiatives increase opportunities for bribe-taking, fraud and general corruption, which reduce your reputation and support level. Like, okay, well, thanks for telling me, Sherlock, but we're already on that. Oh, they're moving. Insurgents escape to Foxtrot Juliet. Well, that's fine. You know what? We're up to 77. Let's get some more military stuff going on. And garrisons, please, because we're into this. Oh, what's going on here? Seriously? Right, you get over there. Just keep them from stabilising. Yep, that's fine. Now, oh, yeah, we're on it. We are on it. Oh yeah, we are definitely building a garrison there. That's a good move. Echo Whiskey is now stable. That's our first zone. Well done, everyone. Locals in Echo Papa angry about coalition soldiers. Well, of course they are. It's almost as if who thought they could have been useful in getting rid of the insurgents. Aha! We found the insurgents' camp. I know. Let's kill them all. Or capture them. Convince them to take it. Oh, they got to cross the bridge. Dratskis. I do not want them to cross that bridge any more than I want them in that urban area. Winter Tree accused of wasting budget. Yes, I'll bet you were. Wow, we've got way too much money. We need to spend... Ooh, look at the corruption. Right, hang on. First of all, no more corruption. Let's get some... What does infrastructure give us? Make zones more accessible. Gives bonus to construction, combat and intel. Yep, let's do one of those. Let's combat some more anti-corruption. Let's embed interpreters and local guides within each soldier unit to help them communicate with local communities. Soldiers gather intel quicker and increase local support level. Done. Skis. Right. Okay, let's carry on, shall we? There's lots of fighting going on. Yeah, right. All right. We are going to try and contain this as best. More children are attending schools. Previously empty or abandoned school buildings are becoming fit for purpose once more, with 47% more children able to attend school as a result. Well done, us. We need to get these guys under control. My gosh, tell you what, having the banker may have been a little slow to start, but boy, oh boy, she's pumping out money like it's nobody's business. Airstrikes are always a good thing to have, and I wouldn't be at all surprised. Now, what do you do? Slightly speeds out roll-up initiatives. Regional Relations Office. Develop diplomatic contacts and relationships. Yes, because we know where that leads later on. Yay, we bombed them. Oh yeah, okay. Back, it turns out, into the Stone Age. Moving troops around everywhere. Yep. And this now looks like we have containment. Is that remote? Yes, it is. Oh, is it? Yes, it is. Oh, I didn't count those as the remote. Okay. You know what? I'm going to go for 50% because we're going to need that in this scenario. I bet somebody got captured. So careless. So careless. Okay, let's pause that for a second because I want to go and hit the remote areas. Yeah. Oh, look at that. Telecoms. Oh, I didn't see that coming. And I want to do remote. Where is remote? Where is remote? Significantly increase rural, urban, everywhere. Everywhere. Well, where's remote? Significantly increase the support level, especially in urban. We don't have remote. Doesn't look like we have specific remote category. Rural. Rural. This is a general. So let's do land rights. Yes. Because that works everywhere. And let's see what this one is. Oh dear. Collateral damage. Multiple civilian casualties. Well, we don't ever downplay. That's interesting. Notice the stats, the percentage chance has gone up. I'm going to go with the cover-up, actually, just because I think we can. Coalition sold to deployment over soon. Well, it's actually not. But just to be on the safe side, let's get another set of troops out. 49% corruption. Man, oh man. Okay, what's your issue? Wintertree garrison. Yes, we need more garrisons because we want to keep the lid on these guys for sure. Let's cause them some grief, shall we? Oh, I haven't got enough troops to cause them grief. Crop supply chains become more efficient. Refrigeration and other supply chain improvements mean that 68% more local produce is getting where it needs to go, boosting the income of farmers across the region. That's good. That is good. 28% stability. We're rocking and rolling this. Uh-oh. More and more people are becoming displaced from their homes due to the ongoing conflict around the country. How will Wintertree respond? We can reject the refugees, refuse to take refugees into the region and do not offer assistance. 50% chance of international anger. Limited preparation. Designate a small amount of funding towards rehousing and a limited number of refugees. Gain one reputation, costs $4. 35% chance will slightly increase corruption. Allocate funding to purchase and prepare new refugee communities via farmland transitions. Vocational training and markets. Gain 2 reputation, costs $7. 49% chance increase corruption. Tricky. I'm going to go with limited preparation. Right? Boo. Corruption increased. Okay. Oh, what? Another one. Holy dolly. Yeah, well, they're trying to push out there, so we're holding. What's this? Short extension. Yep. Just because I want to get these troops ready, and then we can move on. Now, we are going to increase national soldiers' movement speed and combat strength. Sounds like a good thing to have. And Embed experts in local anthropology, religious concerns and political science within each soldier unit. Soldiers gather intel quicker. Coalition soldiers become much less likely to antagonise locals. What about this one? Soldiers help roll out initiatives and increase local support. I like that one better. That's the military. What have we got in government? Corruption risk. Corruption risk is too high. Provides a one-time decrease in corruption risk and significant temporary decrease in corruption. And civilian-wise, 1. What's 1? Main roads, dirt roads. Fund the rehabilitation of existing main road infrastructure, focusing on resurfacing the most dilapidated or destroyed sections. Make zones more accessible, gives bonus to construction, combat and intel. Done. Ooh, corruption is still way too high for my liking. However, we are bombing them, even though they're trying to bust out of there. Warning! They're escaping from our soldiers. Well, fine and dandy, but going where? Refugees are being rehoused in Delta Tango. That's over there. Winter Tree has begun successfully funding the transition of some families from refugee camps. The crisis is not yet over. The crisis is not over yet. But many refugees have new homes and are now more inclined to support Winter Tree. The crisis is not yet over. I like that better than not over yet. Anyway, I'm just a little bit old-fashioned that way. Well, ladies and gentlemen, at 32 minutes into the episode, I think this is a good place to say thank you very much for joining me today. And I hope you have enjoyed this episode of Operation Winter Tree down in the Pistachio Forest. Pistachio. And I will look forward to seeing you again in the Gig channel. Until then, please stay well, everyone, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.